I'm sorry. I'm like really sick and my voice is going in and out. But I wanted to film this because for the longest time I've been saying I'm going to update you guys and then I just haven't. So I'm sorry for that. Lots has been happening in our life now with me medically, and we moved, which is awesome. We are in a much bigger place. If you guys saw where we lived before, I don't think I actually ever did a house tour, but with the videos and stuff, you can kind of get a essence of where we lived. It was really, really tiny. We're in like literally a place that's like double the size. We have so much space. It's incredible. Okay, so medically, I've been telling you guys for a long time that I was gonna let you know what happened. And there are still a ton of unanswered questions, but I'm gonna try and explain what happened as best as I can. So, for a few months after I had Henry, I started periodically. It wasn't all the time at first. It was just maybe like every once in a while. I would get these chest pains, and I thought that it was because I wasn't what's it called? I wasn't like emptying my boobs enough. I wasn't pumping enough. Because when I was pregnant with Charlotte, if there ever was a time where I didn't pump, my breasts would get really engorged and I would get chest pains. And so I thought at first that that's what that was related to. But it started to happen more and more frequently and get more and more painful as time went on. And I'm not even kidding, there was a slight period there where I thought that I was having heart attacks. And I was like, I am 24, almost 25 years old. I am way too young to be having heart attacks. But, the like last 2 weeks, I want to say it was like maybe around Valentine's Day-ish is when they really started getting intense. And they started happening literally every single week. I was feeling that chest pain. It felt like I literally had like 50 pounds just like sitting on my chest, and I like could not relieve the pain whatsoever. And so I was taking Benadryl to make sure that I could go to sleep, because that would, if it knocked me out, then I would wake up and I would be okay. But then in March, it started to happen, and not even Benadryl could knock me out. The pain was just like really, really intense. It rivaled labor pain. I'm not kidding. So I couldn't take the pain anymore. I went to the hospital and I was like, I think I'm having a heart attack. Like, this is intense. And so I went to the hospital. They did a bunch of tests on me, and I know that this is really gross. But you know, when you go to the hospital, they always like test your urine. That's usually something that they do just to make sure health-wise you can find out a lot of things through someone's urine. And so I went to go and give them my little urine sample, and the color of my urine was almost a red color. It was like an auburn color, like burnt orange. I had never seen my urine like that color ever in my entire life. It was like extreme dehydration or whatever. I later found out that it was because I had a high liver enzyme count. I thought that there must be something wrong with my liver. That was something that they investigated. And it turns out, for right now at least, my liver seems to be functioning healthy-ish. It's not like 100% healthy, but it's not like gonna kill me, if that makes sense. They did a ton of tests on me. I had an MRI, I had a CT scan, I had like where they put dye into my system. They like stuck a scope down my throat. And ultimately what they finally figured out, I don't remember the name of the test, but I think I have a clip of it on my phone. What they did is they put radiation dye in my system, and then there was this like machine that was, it's not an MRI, but to me it kind of felt like one, but like a smaller version of it. And basically what it happens is the dye like goes down into your system, and it like highlights the different like aspects of your stomach. Like the first thing that shows up is usually your liver, and then it goes into your gallbladder and different parts of your body. Like I said, I filmed a little piece of it. I'll try and get it off my phone and insert it into this video, and I'll definitely look up the name of the test and put it down below. But they did that, and when they did that, my gallbladder never showed up. This test is only supposed to be like 20 minutes, max an hour long. They gave my gallbladder like almost 3 hours to show up, and it never showed up. So what that told them is I had some sort of a blockage in my bile ducts that was affecting my gallbladder. And so they like did some sort of a test on my gallbladder and found out that my gallbladder was not functioning at all. So because of that, they removed it, and they removed my gallbladder, which is what that footage was that I uploaded a few weeks ago. And I was like really nervous because I'd never had any type of surgery whatsoever. But I figured, okay, at least now we know what's causing this pain and what's going on, and I'm not going to die. Because there was a period there when they said, okay, it's your liver, that I thought, oh shit, like I'm dead, like I'm a dead woman walking. But anyway, they removed my gallbladder, and then when the pain came back within a few days, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 days, after having my gallbladder removed, I was like, oh my god, they removed the wrong body part. Like, no. And what I found out at that doctor's appointment is that they must have when they removed my gallbladder, they must have missed like a stone or two. And that pain that I was feeling was my body's way of like trying to pass those gallstones. So that was interesting and fun. And I like went to a different hospital when that pain came back, and I ended up having to be transferred via ambulance to the hospital where I had my surgery at, which was a waste of time, but whatever. Anyway, since having my surgery, I still have pain every now and then. It's not quite as intense as what I was feeling before. But I did call my doctor's office actually this week and let them know that the pain is coming back. I'm not sure why, because I don't even have a gallbladder anymore. I don't know if it's possible to get gallstones when you don't have a gallbladder, but it's something to look into. I have a doctor's appointment coming up so that they can figure out again what's wrong with me and go from there. I am just really hoping that I get healthy, and yeah, because this is intense. I mean, I was in the hospital for almost like 2 weeks, and it was scary. Never in my life have I ever experienced anything like that. If you have any questions about my hospital stay or my diagnosis or anything, definitely let me know. I will try my best to answer it. Like I said, there's still a lot of unanswered questions right now, but I am very hopeful that we will soon receive the answers. Let's put it that way. Bye guys. Take care. Thanks so much for watching.